upload
like
any Versace, any Chewy. Those guys watch their sets back. It's been 2 days, and there's 30-something views on a Laughing Dragon set. Holy shit. I mean, good on them, because they're making the improvements. They're making the steps. And Jimrude Ewok losers semis here.
Yep.
Right?
Also, how's it going, legit? I saw the yout, but I didn't respond to it because I was trying to get this Jeff timer shit set up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they're making almost step on the mic while he's also managing the entire stream, but very thankful to not be solo micing here.
We're chilling, dude.
We're chilling. Dares and nares, not to a kill, but 40%'s all right.
Jimrude, yeah, Jimrude's been playing really, really good today. Usually he gets shut out pretty hard by Versace, but in Winterside, actually gave him kind of a run for his money. I think he took it to game 3. Not last hit, but it was last stock, so not bad. And definitely making this loser's run. Knocking out the homie, and now we've got him in the 4th place situation. He could be top 3 in this event, and this is probably the most stacked. I'm gonna argue that this is probably the most stacked PK Fireup yet, which is exciting because this event is growing.
And I think that's what we're hoping. We're hoping that we can get a down B's and a kill, not actually get a kill.
Not yet. Good DI.
Peach has got a big booty. I'm gonna just say that's what it is.
Yeah, man. I'm just excited to see more events in Sacramento, and as much as it warms my cold little heart being the strongest tournament in Sacramento right now, I don't want to be the only tournament in Sacramento.
And I think
I want people to have as many avenues to compete and improve as possible. And when there's, more options for that, then, I get to see more exciting tournaments when they come to my event.
Yep, exactly. And it's an iron sharpens iron situation. Okay, the float's not actually going to do that much here. It's going to be a smack you away, over and over. Smack you away, back air you away.
Yep, there it is.
Even though that move has priority, back air is so good, we will close out that stock with it. Ooh, the cool little ledge cancel there. I love that.
Yeah, he's been working. Oh, there's the dot ice. Oh, he didn't get the regrab. This dude literally fucking labs dot eye combos, and it's like, if anything, okay, there are 2 people in this tournament that are literally game sharking their GameCube controllers, and it's Kurama and Jimrude. Jimrude gets more RNG items that I've ever seen out of any Peach in my entire life. And we've got some really strong Peaches in NorCal. I mean, 2 specifically strong Peaches between Gossamer and Jimrude. Gossamer is currently in SoCal. It's
we'll talk about that region. It's okay.
Yeah, so Jimrude, this dude pulls enough fucking, dot eyes and stitch faces to lab combos, without, a training mode.
Yeah, without training mode. It's pretty incredible.
That's, if that is not a, example of how well or how consistently he gets them to be able to actually lab combos with those specific items, I don't know what is. This dude just, he made some kind of blood pact with the fucking developers.
It's one of those things you do if you play Luigi. You play Peach. You make that kind of blood pact, and it just happens. I want to win games. Yep. Give me the RNGs. I always say he has an RNGs this shrine, but beautiful little catch there. Back doesn't do it.
Yeah, I was playing friendlies earlier today with Ewok. We lived together, and we were just practicing a little bit, and we were talking about competitive mentality and stuff like that. I wish I were better at this game. I don't put anywhere near enough time into this game to be as good as I would like to be. But I think that there's the Stitch.
Yeah, what's he gonna do with it?
I think that I have a pretty good understanding of competitive mentality from years of competitive sports and stuff like that at high level. And we were talking, and I was playing Hero, and we got completely sidetracked by an otherwise pretty thoughtful conversation by me hitting him with thwack and whack 2 stocks in a row sub 40 and killing with it both times.
Wasn't that the concern with Hero? People were like, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna RNG a stock off of a top player."
So the main concern in my eyes, as a TO, my main concern, and in a conversation we're actually happening regarding Genesis, is Hero. Even though we don't know if we can really do much about it, The language barrier definitely causes issues.
Oh, yeah.
So the language barrier, like when we have, you know,
Like
people,
I'm illiterate in English. I can only read Spanish, bro.
when we've got people like coming out from Japan,
That's
and,
so
you know,
rough.
Brazil,
That is so
and,
hard.
You know, Mexico, people that are not fluent
And
in
you have
English.
people traveling like very clearly for that tournament. You're
Right.
gonna have people from Chile. You're gonna have people from South America. You're gonna have people from Asia. You're gonna have a ton of people there. That's hard. What the hell do you do?
Not much, honestly. Really not much. And that was Ewok took that game. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
kind of
Ewok
in
took
the
that one.
zone a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not a lot that can be done, unfortunately. It's just like one of those things where okay, they need to put symbols on the characters' moves so that they can actually be discernible, you know,
Yeah.
from the text, right? So that people that can only read in Japanese or have very minimal understanding of, you know, English or vice versa, or
At least
whatever,
you can
right?
recognize what's going on, right?
To an
And that's
extent,
so
yeah,
hard.
and obviously it's still going to be like awkward, but at the same time, if there's
that's
symbols
that's a hard position to be in because if I go to Japan
Right.
and I only play Hero from the United States, do I play Hero
Right.
with Japanese text?
Yeah, because you're not going to know what the fuck is going
It-
on.
it's not
anymore.
on me to know Japanese, is it?
No, and
If I go to
that's-
the region, that's a hard spot. But
Yeah.
but then it's a hard spot for the Japanese player who now is forced to read English because my dumbass is in their country.
yeah, so it's,
Oh my God! And we
Jesus
don't.
fucking
We
Christ.
look away. We try to have a nice conversation about Hero here, and 0 to death. Thank you, Jimrude says, "Give me game 2." My goodness, what a start!
So, yeah, to close out that conversation, it's an awkward like middle point of is the character bannable on that like mark alone, or
Yeah.
you know, do we just have to fucking hope that the development team and Sakurai understand and agree that yeah, that might be kind of an issue when we've got some top players that literally whip out this character to play against foreign players that just can't read the language, and so they hit them with these like moves that they can't react to
can't
because they
react
don't
to-
know
they
what
can't
they're
read.
reacting to.
Yeah.
You know?
That is such a unique problem in this game.
Right.
I cannot for the life of me think of another game that runs in. Oh, it's a punish.
Yeah, there's nothing that it
No,
has
there's-
any
there-
similar
there's
issues.
nothing. It's, you know, I went to my first MLG in like 2003 for Counter-Strike or whatever.
Right.
And we played against a Chinese team.
Mm-hmm.
And when we played against that Chinese team, it was very clear that Counter-Strike does not care about what language you speak.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, with games like,
Back-
you know, MMOs and, you know, FPSs, when you're that versed in the game, like, you can tell what the fuck is going on regardless of whether or not you can read the text on the screen.
And you can
that's-
also set your own
Yeah.
settings.
Yeah. So it's like when you're playing on the same screen as your opponent, right? That's when it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's an awkward thing. It's been a problem for a while now. Like, I mean, basically since the character was dropped. And we've got some people that take advantage of it. Like, I mean,
Ooh.
Salem was literally known to
Specifically counterpick against foreign
specifically
players to do that with
counterpick
English.
Japanese players with Hero. And that wasn't to say, like, he actually
Yeah,
had a Hero.
he had a
like,
good
he
hero.
played
It
the
wasn't
character.
like it wasn't a complete like I just pull hero out of my ass and I win against Japanese
But at the
players.
same time, it's like you can't.
It doesn't feel exactly right to
feels-
win against
Right.
T coming to the United States.
Because he can't read
Yeah.
the fucking word like kaboom and doesn't know what it means, right, in English. It's just a little fucked up. So I just really hope they implement some kind of symbol system, something that makes the little moves discernible.
It's really crazy and sad that that's one of the things that online fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Online never had that problem.
Right. Yeah,
Which
no,
is
because you're
so
playing on your own language
weird.
regardless, right?
So weird to think about that. For all of you just want to eat fireballs, Jim?
He's just chilling, dude. He doesn't give a shit.
I get that you have a lead, but my goodness.
I
this
mean,
is
he
Luigi.
took like
Yeah.
12%. It's whatever.
I'm always afraid of just Luigi doing Luigi things to you off of those, but that's okay. Not too much. He's got plenty of time.
Ooh, the tech chase up B.
And-
stocks are even.
Yeah, this is one of the things. You took all those fireballs. Now you get one grab, one cyclone, one just good time ride. Oh, no double up air.
Yep. Sitting at 40.
I mean, honestly, 40 is pretty horrifying.
Yeah, no, this
like,
is a scary percent range to be in as Peach. You're a little bit floatier,
Yep,
so
the
some
floatiness
combos might
is
not hit
really weird.
as close to home, but we've got a Gossamer with an LMFAO in chat. He knows this matchup all too well. Just toss it off stage. I don't want to fucking deal with it.
No,
No,
I don't want to deal with it.
Nope,
No,
it's gone. Bye.
Wow, Mr. Saturn is not long for this world. Nair. Okay, this is really, really, really scary here. What's the option here?
Okay,
Jim?
going for the fair.
Oh, you. Oh my goodness, the absolute sauce.
He was talking to me about that. He was like, yeah, there's this one player in NorCal. I forget what his tag was. I used to play him in the Luigi Ditto, and he would always fucking hit me with the 2-frame taunt every single time. I think I should go for that move more. And ever since he talked to me about that, I see him go for it in these situations. And it's like,
this is scary.
It's like,
yeah.
dude, it adds this fear factor. Okay. Jimrude decided he does not want to lose that game to the down taunt.
I am going to pull my crown off and smack you with it. Wow. I mean, honestly, to go for the down taunt, if that had a hit, that would have been so demoralizing. There's no way in hell Jimrude would have taken a game.
No, it would have been. It would have been. That would have
It's
been
over.
the
It's going to be a 3-0.
It's a 2-0 essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
But we've got a 1-1 here. This is what we like to see. We like to see these nail biters. We like to see these game 3s, these game 5s. That's what makes the bracket interesting. Unfortunately, as we are, riding on this tournament, having to finish by these guys. I mean, as much as I'd like to see them go to a game 5, I kind of want to get on
just go mess each other up and let's be done with a 3-1. We're looking for a 3-0, but Ewok couldn't close it out with a beautiful taunt. To be honest, I'd be very curious about priority of Peach's up B and that move. I'd like to think that move would always have priority just because it's so cool.
I think that I don't know actually what the priority on Luigi down taunt is.
I mean, if it
I
two,
know
if
that-
it
I
two
know that-
frames, right?
I
it's
know
gonna
the Parasol
send.
has ridiculous priority though, so it's like Peach is edge guardable for sure, and you can hit her off stage, but that move makes it awkward. She's got a like an awkward amount of priority. It's like a borderline Shoryuken with fucking like item hitboxes. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's got like that follow through hitbox. It's like always has priority against everything. It's pretty brutal, but you definitely can't edge guard her.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, and if anybody knows how to fucking do that, it's probably Ewok. Considering, I mean, I would argue that his most played matchup ever is probably against Peach, considering his consistent practice partner since like the beginning of Smash 4 was Gossamer. So, I mean, let's see how he makes these adaptations. Obviously, this isn't Gossamer. This is a different player using the same skin in the same region, but
And for me, I think it's these situations where you give Peach advantage, and exactly.
I'm gonna grab that, yeah.
Yeah, you want to keep that Stitch Face. That's your friend there. Okay, well, we're going to get off here.
I feel like that would be like my biggest flaw. Like,
re-grabbed it, but
yeah,
you might be
if I was a Peach player, I feel like I would cycle through these turnips. It's like, hunting for like a shiny Pokemon, right? Like you're like the muscle memory gets there. Like you keep resetting the console like every time. Like, oh, that's not it. Leave the battle. Oh, that's not it. Reset the console. All of a sudden you get this shiny, and then you're like, oh, the muscle memory takes over. I would just be throwing those Stitch Faces away like literally every fucking time.
Eyes all the time, yeah. Ooh, that was beautiful. What's he gonna do to close it? Not up there.
And it's funny. We were talking about like NorCal and specifically Sacramento's willingness to go to the timer as much as they do. And it's funny because I play this game and I consider myself to be a very I don't give a shit. I'm running at you. I'm playing aggressive with characters that you probably shouldn't be that aggressive with, Robin, right?
Yeah.
Like Robin can't run at people, but I run at people because it's fun. But it's it's funny that we say that, but my first competitive game, you said yours was CS and you were really campy. So mine, I started playing competitive Pokemon in Gen 5 Black and White, which was the campiest generation of Pokemon in the entire franchise, where all of the top tiers were literally just actual stallers.
Sustained, yeah.
We're literally just all stallers. Toxic Heal Gliscor, poisons itself with Toxic Orb and then just fucking protects every other turn. That's the generation I started playing competitive games in. Games would regularly, tournament matches would regularly go to an hour in duration, or a set, and it's
oh my goodness.
That's the game I started playing competitively in, but at the same time, I wound up with this playstyle of, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna fucking hit you. They're literally just, they're on the stream setup. Yeah, they're plugged. Well, I mean, it's just the splitter. The splitter that's running to the 2 monitors has both of them. So it's like, it's really easy to discern. The rest are my cables. So I'll take what's mine. The rest are easy to find.
Back here.
Yo, Zach, can you do me a favor, actually? Could you take my card and go buy me another beer if the bar is still open? Fuck.
It's past 11 now?
But what about me? What about me? Am I an exemption? No? Oh, that's
Normally, yeah, you get an exemption. That's pretty nice.
Anyways, we're at a dead even game. This is 0% to 2 point. Okay, never mind. Not. Ooh, that shield's looking like a skittle, dude.
Absolutely. Down tilt just going to poke through that. All day, every day. Grab. What are we going to get off it? 47%. Oh, no.
Finding the uppy.
No. No. Ooh.
Thank you. See, you know, okay, so I love my event, and I love being able to, you know, do commentary every once in a blue moon. But my favorite part about this tournament is that I can just unashamedly have a fucking beer in my hand.
Yeah, you
while
can
I
just
do
drink
commentary.
a beer and relax.
It's like, you know, there is an aspect of it that feels like wrong, you know, because like, you know, like I walk into the room and there's like a 7-year-old sitting there playing Minecraft, and I just walk past with like, you know, an open glass in my hand, and I'm like, is this allowed? Can I actually do this right now?
That's been my entire Dave & Buster's experience. I've always gone to Dave & Buster's and been just like way too hammered.
Right.
And then I go play basketball, and there's like a 5-year-old playing basketball. And you know, when you're that level of intoxicated, you either feel very comfortable shit talking a 5-year-old or
anything goes, man. Anything goes. They are there knowing what could be possible. Their parents allow them to be there in that venue.
Okay, I'm gonna go a lot more hard at Dave & Buster's next time then.
Dude, I have this friend that's been sharking Dave & Buster's. He's really good at this one game to just like farm tickets, and he's been getting their gigantic Pokemon plushes, the ones that are like the size of a beanbag chair, and he's just selling them. He's literally farming Dave & Buster's because he'll spend like, you know, 20, 30 bucks on tickets, but those things will easily go for like 80 to 100 on eBay, right? So it's like, he literally just farms them. It's so sick. I respect the shit out of
dude, I got
it.
so much respect for the Dave & Buster's grinders out there. If you out there grinding Dave & Buster's, homie, that shit's real talk.
Next beer's on me. That's all I got to say.
Next beer is definitely on me. Oh, jeez, that good fade back. Not going to get poked out. Down B's so good for covering that, falling off the platform. Oof, he wanted down B to cyclone me.
Yeah, good turnip throwing downwards.
Yeah.
He knew that he was going to fish for something. His DI has been really, really good.
Absolutely
so far that
impeccable
we've seen
here.
this set. Like, not really.
Back air.
Okay, back air going to just destroy him there. But, like, not really taking a lot of these, you know, 50-50s out of the down throw. And it's been even basically all set. Thanks for the biddies, boy. Thank you for the biddies. So,
Lots
okay.
of cycling. What are we going to get
Turnip
out of
grab,
it,
back air, 47%. Okay,
Ooh,
we're gonna get the
grab,
turnip
let's go,
to grab, and it's okay. He's lapping him. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty insane there.
Like I said, man, this matchup experience coming in clutch. Ewok definitely knows how to throw these items around. He really knows these percent ranges.
The raw B look. I mean, I respect it, but man, oh man, is that
He's
scary.
been getting it a lot today. I don't blame him at all for going for that.
Good. Dash attack. Ooh. Oh, misfire. Misfire is so scary. Oh, back here, though.
That was almost really dangerous for Ewok, right? Like, if he
had gone all the way through.
Yeah, no, if he had thrown that back air out, or that side B out, like, just a frame later, he would have gone underneath the stage, and he would have had to be reacting to, like, you know, recovering on the other side, which could have been fine. He had his jump, but at the same time, you never want to be in that position.
Starting, yeah. Okay, good respect of the turnip toss there.
Okay, up tilts.
I think
extension.
This is where it's scary if you're Jimrude. When Ewok wants to play patient, it is something else.
This is his tournament stock. So Jimrude really needs to find
good catch.
Yeah, a good catch here to even up this stock.
Down tilt.
Okay, gonna get the turnip throw.
No Cyclone coming back on stage. My goodness.
Okay, good uppy high. I respect it. Yeah. Wow, and actually fading back to the ledge. He does not want anything to do with these up airs. You know, Ewok, okay, Bear's going to grab
Fair,
it.
good.
101% is not a lot. It depends. I mean, can he get this down tilt? Is he going to find an extension that evens up this percent-wise? Because, like, this is a very scary range for Peach, right? Luigi, no rage. That means that his moves are going to be hitting at the pretty much most accurate range, right? You know, down throw is going to confirm into shit. So does Jimrude find this extension to even things up before it gets too bad? Is the question, because this is his tournament stock. He doesn't have a lot to play with anymore.
Yeah, not a lot to play with. He's put himself in the corner of the stage, and
very brave side B there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And up smash
is going to grab it. Yeah.
That's,
Ewok 3-1 over Jimrude.
That's the classic big booty of Peach. She's got a big booty. She's gonna get smacked sometimes.
Yep. Big
It
booty
happens.
means big hitbox. There's only so much you
Yeah.
can do about it.
So 3-1, Jimrude, good showing there, but that's the classic Ewok dominance coming out.
And now we're seeing something that we don't really see here very often, which is the Verstace Ewok Losers Finals.
Very exciting though. I'm super down to see a losers final of these two. I mean, Kurama's added into the mix, so we kind of expect that this is what we get here.
Yeah,
but
this is the likely seeded outcome of this tournament so
Yeah.
far. But, you know, I'm interested to see where this might go from this point. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you don't show up this week. Kurama comes by. Kurama's stopping by this week because he can't come on Thursday to ESA because he's going to be going to the major in SoCal this weekend. Leaves on Thursday night. So, yeah, this might not be a super common occurrence, but hopefully Kurama can start coming out and farming.